Hello, my lovely friends. My name is Ava. This is Miss Winnie, and we're going to be talking about some romances that are releasing in 2025 that I am anticipating. I do have quite a few books on this list, but I bet there's even more, so please leave your most anticipated romance releases for next year in the comments down below. We're going to be going in publication order, so the one that comes out first is going to be first, and then we will keep on going. Right, Win? Yes. So the first one that I have is Visions of Darkness by A.L. Jackson. This one comes out on January 7th. I think this is a fantasy of some sort. Oh, it's a dark romantasy by A.L. Jackson. Sign me up. I'm not going to be talking a lot about these books because I don't want to spoil myself, and I don't want to spoil y'all. So if you want more information, go and check out these books. Every single one is linked down below in the description. Next is Once Smitten, Twice Shy by Chloe Lisa. This is the third and final book in the Wilmot Sisters series. It comes out on January 14th. Yes. Apparently this is a star-crossed lovers romance. What retelling is this? Oh, it's a retelling of Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. So each book in the series is a Shakespeare retelling. So this is the retelling of Twelfth Night. And I love Chloe Lisa. I will read anything that she writes. So The Moon and His Tides by Jenna Darling was just announced a few weeks ago, and this one comes out on January 23rd. This is an MMF romance between an Italian chauffeur dreaming of stardom and the power couple who offer him the deal of a lifetime. Sounds dramatic. Probably my most anticipated maybe is Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonham Young. This one has been hinted at for so long. I've been dying for this book. Out on a Limb is one of my favorite books of all time, and we meet these two characters in that book. This is I don't know if it's Marriage in Trouble or Marriage in Crisis. I don't know what it's going to be, but these two were married in the first book, and I think they go on like a hiking retreat or something like that, and that's this book. I'm so excited. This one comes out on January 28th. First Time Caller by B.K. Borison comes out on February 11th. A hopeless romantic meets a jaded radio host in this cozy Sleepless in Seattle inspired story from beloved author B.K. Borison. I love B.K. Borison's books, and this one looks so stinking cute. I Got Abducted by Aliens, and now I'm trapped in a rom-com by Kimberly Lemming. I always love her titles. Comes out on February 18th. It's a new Kimberly Lemming book. I'm excited. It's an alien romance, and I think it's been traditionally published, if I'm not mistaken. So I gotta hype this book up and support it. Another one I'm dying for is Promise Me Sunshine by Cara Bastone. This one comes out on March 4th. Cara Bastone has written some of my favorite romances. She came out with Ready or Not earlier this year in 2024. Grieving the loss of her best friend, a young woman's life is turned upside down when she meets a grumpy stranger who swears he can help her live again. This is a heartwarming slow burn romance. I love slow burn, so yeah, I need that one too. Book 21 in the Immortals After Dark series by Kresley Cole comes out. This is Shadow's Heart. Comes out also on March 4th. I don't know what this one's about at all, but it's the next book in the Immortals After Dark, and I absolutely love this series. If you haven't read it yet and you love paranormal romances, look no further. These are like perfection. They're so good. The only romance book on this list is one that I'm maybe the most excited for. I don't know. This is Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. This one comes out on March 18th. This is Haymitch's story from The Hunger Games. I'm so excited. I'm so stinking excited for this. Everyone has been dying for it, and Suzanne has delivered. Hopefully she delivers. So everyone's dying for this book. On March 20th, I have Devil's Doom by Layla Faye. This is her second book in the Yaga and the Devil series. So it's a dark fantasy romance series. Book number 1 ends on a cliffhanger. These are like long romantasy dark books if you're wanting to get into something new. Firebird by Juliet Cross comes out on April 8th. The first book in a new series. I have yet to read a Juliet Cross book, but I am going to read The Wraith King pretty soon, and it looks like this is a fantasy romance. It's a scorching dark romantasy. It's about a conqueror and a witch. They fall in love. I'm so excited for this one too. This is Call of the Fathoms by Emma Hamm. Book number 4 in the Deep Water series comes out on April 14th. This is book number 4 in the Deepwater series. The only thing that's written on the summary is the deepest waters hide the greatest secrets. When a depth strider finds his match in a human warrior, he will do anything to keep her. I still have to read book number 3, but I'm going to soon. Brittany Cherry comes out with a book on April 22nd. This is If You Stayed. I'm not going to read the summary for this one because I don't want to know anything, because it's a new Brittany book, and it comes out next year, and I'm thrilled. The Empress of Everything by Marilyn Marks comes out on May 1st. Another one I am dying for. This is book number 3 in the Fae of Roaring Age series. There is no summary, no nothing, but this is a fantasy romance series about the same couple. There's cliffhangers at the end of both books, and both books are out. They both have audios, so they're so stinking good. If you want fantasy romances that take place in the 1920s, give Akamath vibes, read this series, please. So the last book comes out in 2025, and I am I'm so excited. I am chomping at the bit to read it. Left of Forever by Tara DeWitt comes out on May 20th. This is her next book. This is an emotional, irresistible second chance romance filled with sparkling humor, big feelings, and melt your face off intimacy. I love her covers. They're so stinking good. Like, I love them. I'm also really excited for Caught Up by Nevessa Allen. I read Lights Out like a month ago and became utterly obsessed with it. This one comes out on June 10th. I don't even know what this one's about. It looks like it's a trilogy, so it looks like there's gonna be 3 books. I'm so excited. I freaking love book number 1. Like, I want to re-listen to it. The audiobook is so stinking funny. It's so good. Plus Size Player by Danielle Allen also comes out on June 10th, and this is the second book to Curvy Girl Summer. The summary for this one is kind of vague, but I really did love Curvy Girl Summer, so I am anticipating this one. Rose in Chains by Julie Soto comes out on July 8th. It looks like this is a fantasy romance. Oh no, it's her Hermione book. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. So she wrote a book on AO3. The AC just turned on, sorry. She wrote, I think, a Hermione book on AO3, and it's being republished like with no Harry Potter correlation like whatsoever, so I'm thrilled for this for her. Rhinestone Ropes by Ashley Bennett comes out on July 15th. The cover isn't out for this one yet, but it is a part of the Rainbow Ranch series. Join us this summer for hot cowgirls and queer love. Blurb coming soon. So the blurb isn't even out yet, but anything Ashley Bennett I'm gonna pick up. And also I think, like, I don't have like a picture of the book. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but I think it's coming out in 2025, is Rugged Blood, which is a book about vampires and loosely inspired by Charlie Swan. So I'm down for that. But that one got picked up by a publisher. It was supposed to come out last year, or 2024, but it got picked up. Pull Me In by Kayla Gross is the 3rd book in the Cowboys of Nighthawk series. Pull Me In comes out on July 17th, and I've read the 2 other books in the series. These are cowboy romances. Precious Hazard comes out on July 31st. This is book number 11 in Neva Altaj's Perfectly Imperfect series, which is a mafia romance series that I love, filled with like arranged marriage, and also has disability representation in a lot of her books, or mental health representation. The Deathless One by Emma Hamm comes out on August 5th. I think this is a traditionally published one, if I'm not mistaken. It says a princess murdered at the altar makes a deal with the god of death for vengeance and to save her people in the first in this unique fantasy trilogy, romantasy trilogy. Emma Hamm, I'm gonna read it, right? If Not, For My Baby by Kate Golden comes out on August 5th. Apparently it's a romance between a rock star and his backup singer. I feel like everyone talk about that one on Instagram. Well Actually by Maisie Eddings comes out on August 5th. This one looks so stinking cute. I love Maisie Eddings books, so I just put this on this list. I don't even know what this one's about at all, but it looks so stinking cute. By the Horns by Ruby Dixon comes out on September 2nd. It's the second book to Bull Moon Rising, the second book in the Royal Artifactual Guild. So it's a second book in a romantasy series. If you want like cozy romantasies that are hot, read those. Griffins and Gains comes out on September 5th by Ashley Bennett. This is book number 4 in her Leviathan Fitness series, monster romances that take place at this gym. They're really hot, but also really cute. People Watching by Hannah Bottom Young comes out on September 9th. The blurb for this one says, a small town woman's journey to spread her wings intertwines with the arrival of an adventurous newcomer who brings out the best in her. I don't know what that's about, but Hannah Bottom Young, yeah. And then my last book on this list is by B.K. Borison. This is Good Spirits, which comes out on October 7th. Look at this freaking cover. Are you joking me? This is a holiday romance, obviously. I think this is a retelling of A Christmas Carol, if I'm not mistaken, but it looks so cute. I wish it wasn't coming out in about a year. Anyways, there you have it. Those are a bunch of books that I'm looking forward to that come out next year. Let me know down below if you've read any of these books or if you plan to, and if you don't feel like commenting anything else, you can leave me, what emoji should we do? Let's do any yellow emoji in the comment section down below. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I will see y'all soon in my next one. Bye y'all.